For months now, the problem solvers have been bringing you stories on downtown Bend. Many locals tell us they've been avoiding the area due to parking, and it's hurting businesses.
Now our reporting has taken us to a new angle, one that started because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but has not left since. You've seen them, drove by them, or maybe even eaten at one. We're talking about the outdoor dining parklets.
Some tell the problem solvers it favors restaurants and takes away convenient parking spots. But some are pushing back, arguing it provides more business, better tips, and a bustling downtown.
KTVZ's Harley Coldiron brings us all sides of the story.
There was a need for them then. But I think that time has come and gone. We don't have COVID anymore.
It creates an ambiance, an opportunity. It looks fresh, exciting.
What started out as a lifeline for restaurants during COVID, turning parking spaces into outdoor dining, has now become a permanent and controversial fixture. Out of the 2,500 spaces downtown, 13 businesses are taking up about 30 parking spots. Mac McDonald, owner of the Lemon Tree, is one of them.
Particularly for tourists who are walking our streets for the first time. Wow, this looks fun. Let's stop here and have a drink. Let's stop here and have a coffee, a scone.
He says if his parklet went away, he'd lose up to 10% of his sales. Mac believes other businesses could suffer also.
And do you think the parklets actually helps bring more customers downtown?
Again, absolutely.
But the owner of Oregon Body and Bath, Sarah Roberts, completely disagrees.
There's not a week that goes by that I don't have people coming in and complaining about the parking.
You can see this parklet provides more tables, which means more businesses, but it's also taking up 1, 2, 3, 4 parking spots, each about $250,000 in revenue a year. That's $1 million the city is losing out on just right here.
And those just a few spots, Sarah says it prevents people from patronizing downtown business.
I think it comes down to that convenient parking that the locals have been used to for a long time.
But the mayor thinks otherwise.
Having gathering places for people and having places for people to stay longer downtown generally benefits all the businesses.
However, the Downtown Bend Business Association does want changes. In a letter to the city, they requested the parklets become summer only, require design standards, and increase the permit costs for each parklet. The mayor's open to changes, but wants to focus on how people find the spots first.
You might be surprised how many different little parking lots there are downtown, as well as the parking garage. What we do need to continue to do a better job of is just making all the other parking options available.
Now, the city could not say exactly what's in the works, but Lee and Lindsay, I'm told it's coming soon, and it's pretty big.
All right, very interesting. I'm sure that we're going to hear more about this. Has the city done anything so far to find or to make it easier to find parking spots?
Yeah, so viewers may remember a few years ago a report on the parking guidance system downtown. Take a look. The system uses cameras and real-time data to give people information on spots available downtown. This looks like signs outside parking lots, but also on the corners of street signs and just the corners of streets.
So I've seen those, like the large one that's at the Peace Corner downtown. So are people using those? Or?
Well, it depends who you ask. So I talked to about a dozen people. All of them said they don't use it. They said it's a good idea, but it's kind of hard to navigate it as they're driving. So it doesn't mean they're not out there, but I wasn't able to talk to any of them.
Oh, all right. Well, lots of things to keep track of in the months ahead. Thank you, Harley.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, now it's time to get your opinion. Do you think changes are needed to the Downtown Bend outdoor dining program? Yes or no? To give us your answer, click poll under the news tab on ktvz.com. You can also use your phone to scan the QR code that you see on the left-hand side of the screen. That will take you right to the online web poll.